Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, your commissioner speaking. 10 weeks, guys. 10 weeks are done. I dropped even deeper in the abyss of what is our ranking system. Ni modo, what can I say? I lost to the great old Tony. Bow down to you, sir. You are the best. But yes, guys, very, very interesting week. We had just one team go over 200 points. That definitely reflects on the perfect lineup this week. It did not reach 400, which is our typical number. It's still close, 390 something, but not bad. Definitely interesting week. The 49ers have fallen out of the undefeated title. But it was one hell of a game. I only got to watch the last quarter and a half, but it was a really good game. It went to overtime. And then that rookie kicker guy that I saw a meme that made me laugh a lot. That kick landed at Candlestick Park. So yeah, it sucks. But obviously it was a really good game. So if the Niners had to lose, that's one hell of a way to lose, so... Good job on those Niner fans and Niner team. See, I'm not hating. Of course, my Raiders, they won again. Still in the playoff hunt, so that's pretty good. All right, guys, without further ado, I'm going to make a note. I had boycotted this week. I was all salty because I said that I only had 6 views from last week's video. 6. That's half the leagues on our team that watch my video. It takes some time and effort, guys. But that's okay, for the 6 of you that watched it, which probably 2 of them were mine. I appreciate you and your time. That's why I'm doing this today, so you're not left out. Okay? So yeah, let's get right to it, guys. Check out the hottest quarterback this week. Of course. What else is new? Patrick Mahomes is back. That injury is probably done and over with now. He made the top ranking again. This guy, a lot of yardage, 446 and 3 touchdowns, a whopping 66.84. And of course, that belongs to that good almighty Cody. Sadly, I think he was versing Terrence. And Terrence had one hell of a backup comeback. Thanks to that 49ers defense. So, Cody, sorry, sir. But Terrence, hey, you're still alive, buddy. Keep it up. All right, check out our running back. Yep. We heard of his name before, especially last year at the end of the season. He just went off. He is very relevant again this year. Mr. Derrick Henry. He rushed 23 times, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, 56.6, and that is Aaron's running back. So yeah, Aaron, man, I'm telling you, that team, since day one, I told you that team is going places. All right, and you know what? If I could tell you one thing, between you and I should have taken that trade. Man, now I'm thinking about it because Le'Veon Bell was hurt, and then Juju was hurt. Juju struggling. You wanted my Odell Beckham for him, and then I was giving you Waller, the tight end for the Raiders, who's now on a 3-game slump. Right? He hasn't done much the last 3 games. So now that this week is over, now I'm like, damn it, I should have taken that trade. I would have had Le'Veon Bell and Juju. I was drafting on mock drafts those guys all the time. I wanted those guys on my team. And you gave them to me like this. And I didn't take advantage. That's 2 trades that we almost pulled the trigger on, Aaron. And we did not. Well, I didn't pull the trigger. But thank you, though. You're very active on that. I appreciate it. All right, so check out our wide receiver. Yeah, one of the reasons I lost this week. I had Tom Brady on the bench. I had to start Murray. Last time I started Murray, he got me like 7 points. So I was about to drop him. But he's been doing a little better, So I was kind of comfortable plugging him on my lineup this week. He got me what, like 58 fantasy points? He was slinging. But guess what? All those freaking passes and touchdowns all went to that guy, Mr. Christian Kirk. 6 catches, 130 yards, 3 touchdowns. All from my quarterback. So, Tony, you're welcome, sir. Good quarterback for you. All right. Yeah, so that was 58.8. And yeah, of course, that belongs to Tony because I mentioned his name already. All right. Check out our tight end. Yep, 6 receptions, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns, 25.3. Tyree says, not a lot of yardage, but out of those 6 completions, 2 touchdowns. So that's always good when it comes to fantasy. You want to see those touchdowns go. So yeah, not bad. Teresa, yeah, you moved up 4 times. Damn. Can that happen to me, please? We only have 3 games left, you guys. 3? So, still a chance. All right, check out our kicker. Ding. Yeah, Mr. Harrison Butker again. So, yeah, back-to-back Harrison. Lino on your bench. 2 extra point attempts, 4 field goals, 20 points. On your bench, Lino. He was the hottest kicker last week. Granted, I think you anticipated that the Saints game was going to be a shootout. Nobody expected the Saints to fall that bad against the Falcons. But, yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for starting the Saints kicker, but Butker, twice, back-to-back. All right, check out. Ooh. Yeah, that was a good game, too. Check out the defense. Yep, the Steelers, 4 sacks, 3 interceptions, 1 fumble, and a defensive touchdown. Only allowed 4 points. Wait, how did they allow 4 points? 2 safeties? I'll look into that, unless I misread it. But, yeah, it says they only allowed 4 points. That's pretty good. That was Terrence's defense. Sadly, it was on his bench. But, I actually gave Terrence a hard time. I'm like, dude, why you bench the Steelers? Why you start the Niners when they're going against Seattle? Seattle is this hot-ass team right now. But, I don't know if you saw the game. I mentioned that already. The Niners were dominant on defense as well. So, that happens to be Terrence's second defense. So, he's the one that started this week. The 49ers, they have 43 points. But the leading defense was the Steelers, which was on Terrence's bench. Okay, so yeah, guys, those are our top players this week. So very common names from Patrick Mahomes, obviously the Christian Kirk. Obviously, that's the first time we hear him. The kicker, the Steelers. I think it's the first time we mentioned the Steelers. And Derrick Henry has been on the top, but I don't think he's made the number 1. So that's the first time. So yeah, I didn't mention guys for MVT. Only 1 player over 200 points, and a runner-up. Is that your highest score this season? It had to be against me, didn't it? Oh my God, my freaking luck is horrible. I just have the Dolphins defense when it comes to being the equivalent on fantasy football. Anyone just scores on me, and it's still going. And I'm gonna mention one thing. I'm gonna give it up since you guys probably already know. Or Donkey. Granted, it was a good turnout. It's not like they went way beyond over 100 points, so it's not a bad turnout. But something I noticed, if you never noticed it or you haven't noticed it yet. Yeah, or Donkey this week. Yeah, Charles. I'm sorry, man. but he had 138.78. So I have to mention, or secondary donkey of the week, Lino. Again, I'm not going to give you guys a second real donkey here because your scoring was actually pretty decent. But Lino, 138.88. So you were 0.1 on top of Charles. So that is two really, really close matches. Charles and Lino, they're only 0.1 apart to get the legendary donkey award this week. All right, but in this case, Charles takes it by a little hair. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna make this video really, really short, just in case you guys don't watch it. I spent about almost 4 hours making a video, guys. 4. But anyway, so yeah, our ranking system, Michael creeped up back to the top. Thanks to that very close win. Gabriel was like, ugh. Yeah, so I think he had Carson. Yeah, Chris Carson playing last night, and Michael had DK. And I think DK caught the one last catch towards the end of the game, and that just made Michael end up winning. But yeah, so he regains the top lead. We have Aaron joining back the top 3, and he kind of booted Cody just a little bit. He's only 1 spot behind. And yes, I am ranked 11th in our league. But 3 games left. Let's see. Cody with the number 4 rank, he's only 3 games away from me, which means Tony still has a chance at 12. Because if he wins 5, 3 more puts him at 5. Obviously, it's all luck, right? Everybody needs to lose. That's above us, but still a chance. I'm not giving up yet. Okay? All right, guys. So that is it. I am calling it a day. I'm gonna put a little. I'll probably send it to you separately. A screenshot of my setup. Somebody had asked me, like, I don't have anything fancy. Well, actually, here's the tour. All right, so here's my crappy computer. This one freezes all the time. Yeah, so I get my stats from this guy here, which went to sleep, wake up, and here are my notes. See, full on Bible all the time. But yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I always have a different game playing on my game systems back there. Have you guys keeping an eye? Every week it's been a different game. That's something I've been putting on the background. I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but okay. All right, guys, so I am done. Week 10 is done. Week 11 is here. Oh, and I forgot to almost mention, Tony and I are going to the Raiders game this week, thanks to him. And I found out that Aaron is also going. So Aaron, Tony, and myself will be at the Raiders game. If any of you are going, please let me know. We could get together, and it would be an awesome Don Mega football fantasy / whatever you want to call it group picture. Okay, so if you guys go, let's try to hit up and get together for at least a minute. I know we probably don't have seats together, but okay. So hopefully we see you guys. If not, peace out and see you next week.